So I F with Rocket Money because Lord knows I got a lot of bills and sometimes you're paying for stuff and you don't even realize it, okay? Rocket Money is this dope app. I actually use it in real life, okay? And it helps you keep your finances together. Managing finances can feel complicated and time-consuming, but Rocket Money makes it easy by telling you exactly what's happening and it helps you track your spending and gives you full control right from your phone, okay? Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitor your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/nochaser. That's rocketmoney.com/nochaser, rocketmoney.com/nochaser.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. When the rain clouds up my window, I can't see it all. And even if I could, it would all be great with your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Hey!
Dear Slim!
I just thought about tea because you said you didn't have your tea.
Were you singing the Dido version or the Eminem version?
Dido.
Oh, well.
I actually covered that before.
Fun. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
There's no Ricky Shucks.
Ricky
and
Shucks?
I'm Nikki Blaze.
Ricky Shucks is out sick today and for the next episode, but we out here. We got a special guest. Make some noise.
Are you scared to say it?
I'm saying let's just. Well, I was gonna try and give you like a fun intro, but we'll just get into all that. Make some noise for Toni Romiti.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is it Romiti or like Romiti? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was saying, are you scared to say it? Because some people don't know how to say it. But
I ain't scared. I can sound out shit.
you said it good.
I can sound
You
it
said
out.
it right.
How do you say it?
Romiti.
Yeah, Romiti.
Yeah, I always tell people it just rhymes with titty.
Oh, okay. Romiti rhymes with titty. Okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except I be saying titty.
You do say
What ethnicity is that?
It's Italian.
Okay, word. And you're Italian?
My dad was adopted by Italians.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, I found out my dad was half Armenian like 5 years ago.
Oh, God, that's a strong ass dog.
Right?
All right, Slim. Slim tried to take out the chair. And our special guest.
Oh,
Slim.
The most special guest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
cute.
Let's just Slim. He's good. He's good. Do his thing.
We friends now. Slim probably smells Onyx.
Oh my God,
Yeah, where are
Slim.
you guys from?
Oh, I'm just from like LA, Long Beach, adjacent, Long
Yeah.
Beach.
You.
From Hawaii, grew up in the Central Valley, live in the Bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Unless you're asking like where I'm from, like then it's Thailand. Like my family's from Thailand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. What about you?
I'm Hawaiian, Chinese, and Filipino.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how first of
Wow,
all, how
I didn't think you were Thai.
yeah, you know what?
What did you think he was?
Just Filipino.
Yeah, so people, people
Ah.
always think I'm Filipino. People thought I was Filipino for a long time, and I wouldn't like correct them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like, I mean, I would correct them, but I let it ride if it was riding because Filipinos go so hard
For each other.
for each other.
We
you know
love our
what I'm saying?
Filipinos.
Like,
He said,
Noi.
he said, I am whatever you say. I am.
y'all going hard for me right now. Sure. Oh, is that what you thought? Hey, all right, cool.
That's so funny. When I was younger,
Salamat.
Salamat.
when I was younger, someone had wrote to my business email like, "We just love what Toni Romiti is doing for the Latina community."
Like, sure.
I'll take it. It was like, wait, she's not a Dominican from New York.
Yeah, no, that's actually funny.
Wait, and where you grew up where?
In the west suburbs of Chicago.
Oh,
I
Chicago.
moved here when I was 21, so that was 8 years ago.
Okay.
Word. I love Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's awesome.
That's probably like my favorite food city.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. And like someone told me, they were like, yo, real Chicago people don't really fuck with the deep dish like
Yeah, we eat that more like on like a special occasion because it takes a long time to make. You know,
And
it's like an hour. You know, so when you have a big family or like a lot of people there, and you're already talking at the restaurant anyway, then you'll get a deep dish because it's chilling, like you're chilling. But when you're hungry and you want a pizza, people don't get deep
just
dish.
regular pizza.
Yeah, and I miss Chicago for that reason. That's probably the only thing I miss.
The food?
Yeah, the food. Because I don't really care about it. It gets so cold in the winter. I mean, the summertime though is
It's
really
nice.
It's nice in the summer.
Okay, wait. Since we're talking about deep dish, who has the best deep dish?
I think Chicago.
Which restaurant?
Oh, sorry. I would probably say for me it's between Lumalnati's and Paisanos East. But they're like, I mean not Paisanos East, it's just called Paisanos. There's another place called Gino's East that my dad liked when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Lumalnati's to me and Paisanos are really nice because I like the sausage. It's really garlicky, which I really like.
Fire.
Yeah.
Like garlicky sausage.
Yeah, of course you do. Nasty.
I do.
It's
Love
nice.
So nasty.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Side note, can you pass my whiskey since you forgot my tea?
Sorry, Nikki Blades. I'm not used to you being so far.
Oh my God.
Do you still have family in Thailand? Do you ever go back?
Yeah, majority of cheers.
Are you drinking?
She's drinking a little
Coffee.
Coffee.
That's okay.
Right.
Maybe it's something in here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And it is morning still technically. But we working, okay?
Working. And it is the No Chaser podcast.
Yeah,
So let's
man,
just
shit.
be honest.
And Rick's not here to make us feel guilty about
That's
drinking.
right.
So fuck him. All right? We drinking today, homie.
Cheers to Rick. Whiskey Nikki coming.
Yeah, a majority of my extended family is in Thailand. Like all my aunties and uncles and cousins.
That's cool. Yeah, I went there like a few years ago, like right before the pandemic started in 2019.
Oh,
Isn't it the best?
It was gorgeous. Yeah, I will say we ended up taking the little those boats to the PP Islands because I went to Phuket. I didn't go to Bangkok or anything. But yeah, I didn't like that boat ride, but I enjoy that I actually went to see it. Like it was so pretty, but I was like, I don't think I would do that again.
It's too rocky or too bumpy or?
Yeah, like it was just too scary to thought of like being in the middle. Like to me, it looked like a scene out of fucking King Kong. Big ass rocks coming out of the water. But it was gorgeous though. I enjoyed it. My boyfriend, that's probably one of our favorite trips that he took. I really liked it too.
No, I understand. I love the ocean, just not being on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even like you talking about a little rickety, woody boat. Like I'm saying, I probably wouldn't even go on a cruise because I'm not trying to be on the ocean like that. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on a cruise once. Again, that's something that I enjoyed that I did it, but I wouldn't do it again.
You wouldn't do it again? Why not?
Because it was just too much. Like especially at a certain point, like I would say I would do maybe a 3-day cruise, but I did a 7-day cruise.
Oh, damn.
And it got to a point where like I would go to the club. There was like a club inside the ship.
Yeah.
And then I would get out and they'd be like 13, like 12-year-olds. And they're like, Toni Romiti, like, can we have a picture? And I'm like, I don't want to keep running into you guys the whole trip on the cruise. It was just kind of like at a certain point, it just started to kind of get annoying.
That's right, because
like
you popped off.
Same little kids coming up to me. And I'm just like, okay, thank you. Like you can only say thank you so many times.
Pat him on the head.
Yeah.
Be like,
now it's like I feel like I know you now. It's like, hey.
You can't even be drunk around you.
Right, you're like, damn, the turn up is turning down right now.
But it was cool though. We got to I think the best part about doing a cruise is how you can get off the boat and come back on without having to go through customs. You know,
word.
You go to other countries and you have to go on the plane. You got to go through all that shit. It's like, oh, this is killing me. But on the cruise, like you go off, you come back in, you show your little identification, and you come back on the boat.
There's like different rules when it's like water.
Yeah. So that was cool about it.
Mexico, I did a 3-day. 3-day was cool.
Yeah.
3-day was enough.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, now I know there's some like really fancy ones. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I want to do the fancy one.
But they're so big, bro. It's scary.
I like the water. I don't mind being on the water. I don't mind being in the middle of the ocean. Like, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
But there are some boats, and I'm like that.
Yeah.
The Ritz-Carlton has one now. I'm like, oh my God, I want to be fancy. I want to be fancy so bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was too scary, I think.
Yeah,
I don't want to think about how we're floating. I don't want to think about this giant mall that's just able to,
floating mall.
to float.
I don't know. Titanic is always just in the back of my mind, and like, I don't know, man. I don't care how many naked women I end up painting pictures of.
Yep.
It's just like it's just the thought of it just freaks me out.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
awesome,
you
though.
probably got a lot of young fans because you popped off on Vine originally, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Tell us about that. Tell us about that. Your rise to Vine fame.
Well, the first app that I really kind of fell in love with that I was super into was Instagram, like more of a social media type of thing. I made a Twitter first, but Instagram was a thing that I felt like I could kind of show my personality and network on. And so, yeah, I just told myself, like, I'm going to build followers on Instagram. And then when I drop my YouTube covers, people will listen, like, you know, give me someone to promote it to. And then, like, probably by my senior year, a lot of my friends from high school who knew that I really liked Instagram. And at that time, I probably had like 9,000 followers on Instagram or something. But that was kind of a lot for that time.
That was a lot.
Yeah. So, like, my friends kept telling me, like, Toni, you'd be so funny on Vine, make a Vine, make a Vine. And I was just like, no, I like Instagram. Like, I don't want to do it. And then finally, at the end of my senior year, I decided to do it. I made one, and I liked how you could, like, the clipping of it, like, being able to stop it and then, like,
so
jumping
fast.
and doing stuff like that. Like, I loved that, like, transporting type of thing. And it just kind of sparked my creativity. And I would just do stupid shit, like pretend like someone was chasing me on my balcony and, like, jump up in the air and then, you know, stop it and then go to the bottom and jump up in the air and fall down and look like I jumped off my balcony.
Yeah.
Stupid shit like that. And then it wasn't until Vine had the rewind button that things really just went from 0 to
game
100.
changer.
Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, like I remember I had started working on my first single that I was going to drop during my senior year, and then that summer I put it out, and at this point I had around like maybe 8,500 followers on Vine. But then I had sang, which I almost sang before when you asked me to sing something stupid. It was that song from the Tosh.0, the "Why You Coming Home 5 in the morning? What's going on? Can I smell your dick? Make me like a fool, cause that ain't cool." So I ended up singing that. I used to literally just like thirst trap when I was at that age. I would like find this little strip of light on my balcony and lay out in the sun and then like record videos of me singing. My titties would look all fat, like stupid shit. Shit like that.
She said, do it for the light.
Fat kitty wrote midi.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would do that, and I remember I posted that video singing that stupid song.
Still doing that.
And then Vine ended up being, you know, the rewind button happened, and then that just started going crazy. And then once I dropped my single, I had reached out to my friend Liko at the time, who was really big on Vine. She had like 45,000 followers. So at that point, she was like in the top 5 creators.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because it was really it was like really nobody on there yet. So after that ended up happening, when I asked her to play the song in a Vine, because of the rewind button, so many people heard it, and it just kept growing like crazy. The day that I dropped that song, I got like 100,000 streams in a week. And I usually, the most streams at that point that I gotten on SoundCloud was like 5,000 on a cover that I did of Rihanna's Poet Up, Poet Up.
Yeah.
So yeah, after that, I ended up going to college. In my college, I was playing basketball in college. So yeah, I ended up having a scholarship in South Carolina.
Oh shit.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, and then after that, I was kind of like stuck in between. Should I drop out of college and pursue music full time, or and then I ultimately decided to drop out of college.
Drop out? Fuck yeah, me too, girl. High five, dropouts, let's go. No.
Back and forth. Yeah, so that's kind of how it all started, really. Just making stupid videos, singing, and making lip syncing videos and stupid shit like that, and just doing funny stuff with my friends. Yeah.
And you, and how long would you say you've been doing music for?
The first time that I ever featured on someone's song and like properly recorded in a studio, I was probably 16 years old.
Okay, word.
But yeah, as far as singing and stuff, people in my neighborhood have always known me as like, oh, you the girl that can sing. So people used to come up to me all the time when I was a kid and be like, sing something. Your name Toni sings. And I used to be like, I used to turn around and I'd be like, A, B, C, it's easy. I used to be so shy to sing. I would like turn my back and sing for people.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, like, I used to just be nervous.
Do you remember when you discovered that you could sing?
Like 6 years old.
6.
Yeah, probably like 6 years old.
Do you have a favorite song that you like to sing? Like a go-to that you know every
What's your
time?
go-to karaoke if you got to do karaoke?
Like you're trying to impress everybody, right? Like that one time where you're like, oh, I'm going to show out. What's your show out
Yeah,
song?
when I was younger, it used to probably be Unfaithful by Rihanna. Especially because the part in the second verse when she goes, because we both know where I'm about to go and we know it very well. You know that part.
Yeah.
So, I used to like to sing that, and I used to love singing It's Never a Right Time to Say Goodbye.
I was like,
gotta love both of you. You got some Riri and some Chris Brown.
Please.
Got a little back-to-back action.
I did love them a lot when I was younger. So. Yeah.
I was gonna say you probably got that one run you hitting that one song. You're like, I'm gonna hit this shit for karaoke.
Yeah. But yeah, I used to love singing those songs. I used to like Justin Bieber a lot when I was younger. Who else did I really like? Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Nikki Blaze, what's your go-to karaoke
Drake, I
song?
love Drake.
What? Remember, I told you I have like a severe fear of karaoke for the longest time. Like I got booed when I was a kid.
For real?
Yeah,
from their family members.
Yeah, our family booed us. We did like a gong show because, of course, everybody's like perform, and my cousin and I sang, and my
What did
family.
you guys sing?
I don't even remember. That's how I try to block that memory
You
out.
traumatized my sister. Like
Traumatized. Yo, my family had pots and pans. It was like our own Hawaiian gong show.
Ugh.
And they booed us, and I was like, never again. And then I started doing the podcast, and I was doing radio, and just realized it's okay that I can't sing, and just play along with it.
The point of karaoke is not
Just go,
singing.
you know what I mean? Just be like, just have fun. But I don't really have a go-to song, depending on the group. Because I've done karaoke before, and depending on how much I'm drinking,
Yeah.
I think I'm Whitney sometimes.
Yeah,
I want to be.
That's the point. Well, because
Really
when you do karaoke and that motherfucker comes out that can't sing, and you're like, please.
Yeah.
That one person tries to show. I'm like, come on, man.
Boo. I love watching people rap. Like people that you would never expect rapping.
Yeah.
I love when they go up there and rap. This is the best part.
Yeah.
It's always fucking Baby Got Back or get jiggy with it or some
Oh, you can
shit.
find me in the club. I was full of books.
Yeah.
How did you get into music?
Man, you know what? Like, I was just from the beginning, like early, like preschool, first grade, all of the homies were very like just hip hop people. You know what I'm saying? Just hip hop heads. Like just early on, it was kind of instilled into me just from like just my friends I grew up with. And I always liked, you know, poetry and like English class, writing and shit like that. And I used to always, you know, like rhyming and stuff. And then in 7th grade, me and my boys started just writing stupid raps and stuff. We had a little group in 8th grade called BAS. It was Black Asian Samoan.
That's
Black
right.
dude, Asian dude, Samoan dude.
Very original.
We would just freestyle. And then in high school, somebody was like, oh, you rap? So then they used to always want to, if they found out that anybody rapped, it was like, let's battle. Someone was always trying to battle you. Oh, you rap, this fool wants to battle you. It's like, oh, all right, cool. And we'd freestyle, fuck around, you know, like, you know. Yeah. And then someone at Paramount High was like, yo, like, you know, you're kind of nice. Let's get you in the studio. And he had a little, you know, like just little in his garage studio. And then, you know, from that, you start to just do it. You know what I'm saying? You start working with people. You start learning shit, you know? Yeah. It just kind of happened. And then I think early on, like early YouTube days, you know, there was a lot of like, there was like a early surge of, you know, Asian rappers and singers. And then I think that's when I really got into like my first like real studio, because people were like, oh, okay, you can actually rap, you know? So yeah, it's kind of became a thing. Yeah.
So how'd you end up getting on Wild 'N Out?
Man, you know, well, let me tell you, Toni Romiti. Long story short, because my people heard this story before.
Yeah.
But so I was doing my YouTube shit, and somebody had messaged me, and they were like, "Yo, you should. Nick Cannon's bringing Wild 'N Out back. You should try to get on it." And this was going to be like the reboot of Wild 'N Out, because it was on when I was like way younger,
Of
right?
course.
But I remember thinking like, "Oh, this would be great for me. Like, I'm like funny shit and rap shit. Like, I would love to be on this."
Yeah.
And so I followed Nick Cannon on Twitter just to keep up with whatever he was doing, and then he tweeted one day, who's the funniest person online, whoever gets the most retweets of hashtag Wild 'N Out needs me, I'll audition personally. So I was like, oh shit, I already kind of had like some YouTube following, so I had like my, you know, my minions retweet.
You're Filipino.
Yeah, all the Filipinos, they were going hard. I was like, yo, Kuya, I need your vote. So
He knew what he was doing.
so they retweeted for me, and then someone DM'd me, and they were like, yo, if you're serious, contact this person about auditioning. And then so I did. And I also knew a friend of a friend who was like, yo, if you're serious, I'm cool with the producer and shit too.
Yeah.
Bunch of stars were aligning, you know?
Yeah.
And so I auditioned literally a room like half of this size, dark room too. They keep it real like intimidating in there, but dark room, one light, Nick Cannon, like 4 other people.
They ask you like prompts and stuff or what?
They're like, do you play some improv games? It'll be shit like,
okay.
give us your best pickup line, or first thing.
That's
Nick,
so terrifying.
yeah, Nick was literally like, one of the first things was like, all right, rap.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, you want freestyle or written? He was like, both. So I did both. Nick actually knew of my rap. Nick actually knew of my raps before the comedy shit though.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and yeah, then they auditioned. They called me back for the group audition, and then they said I was on the show. And Nikki Blaze was actually a Wild 'N Out girl.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had to go through a lot actually to get on the show. They made me submit videos after doing an in-person casting. I was hitting Tim up. I was like, did anybody else have to submit videos? He's like, no.
Yeah, and I'm looking like, for what? Wild 'N Out girls don't do shit.
Right. They had me put in a submission video of like me talking and introducing people. I don't know. It worked out because I got a lot of camera time and I did get to talk. I was one of the few that actually got to talk and play a lot of games.
Nikki is, look, I love the Wild 'N Out girls.
Yes.
But they're not all great with talking directions.
And that's actually what led to us working together too on the podcast because I got into radio while I was doing Wild 'N Out as well. And then Tim had the opportunity. He's like, look, you talk, you do radio, you look good, you want to do a show together? I was like, absolutely. So then that's how we got here.
Yeah,
and that was through Twitter. Tim and I connected on Twitter via food. Like we were talking, I used to talk about food a lot on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't even know how we started following each other.
Yeah, I don't know how it started, but I love food. So I would always tweet about food.
Yeah.
And Tim, his family had a restaurant and I started doing this thing called Nikki Street Eats.
Yeah.
That's actually how we linked up, Tim.
Yeah.
Was through the food stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Twitter.
Yeah, and I was definitely like, I need someone that looks good and can talk. And look, let me tell you, slim pickings.
And the requirements were low. I was like, I can sit and I can talk, look good. Okay, let's see.
You would think those are some low requirements, but look, man, it's difficult.
You know what I didn't know though about how you guys shoot Wild 'N Out? Because a while back before the pandemic, B. Simone actually had me come out to Atlanta to help her write some music.
Okay.
And she gave me and Jacob some tickets for one of the day to go watch this shooting of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know that you guys shoot it all in 1 week, basically.
It was
you guys
wow.
do like 3 episodes a day.
Yo.
That was intense.
Okay, so.
I was like, how the hell do they stay creative for that many episodes?
It is,
the days are long.
They
blew
kicked
my
it up.
mind.
Since I was on there, they've increased. You know what I'm saying? They really milked these people, man. Because like when I was on, it was 2 episodes a day, 3 max every like once in a while. You know what I'm saying? So I would be in New York for like a month when we were shooting in New York. Since they moved it to Atlanta, especially the recent seasons, now they're doing 3 a day, and they knocked the whole season out in like a week and a half.
Yeah, that blew my mind.
It's crazy. It's too much. It's not fun anymore.
I couldn't believe that.
Y'all were working.
Yeah.
Working. I think we had
You guys
4
do
episodes.
outfit changes. Like
It's
There's
so
a lot.
much. You get to set at like 8 a.m. and if you're on all 3, you're there till like 10 p.m. It's ridiculous.
Easily.
Yeah.
And then if you have an episode that you're not on and then you're filming for another one, you're just sitting in the back. Like everybody's just laid out.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
That was very interesting.
You're like, it's dumb.
Well, when I was doing it, I was still having fun because it was pretty lax, right? 2 episodes a day is kind of light work.
Yeah,
That's when he used to walk out with his Hennessy bottle.
Yeah.
That was the Henny bottle, Tim.
Yeah. So it was fun. And then when they called me back recently to like, hey, we're doing the 20th season. Would you like to pop in? I was like, sure, I'll pop in. So now that they're doing 3, everybody's so like, because it's like so many games and so much shit. Everyone's kind of like, all right. Everyone's like on edge all day.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah, it just seemed like, that would be really hard to do. I feel like to stay creative and stay like ready
Stay
to
on?
pretend like you're not pretend, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like put on that show face and like be ready to be on TV.
Yeah, not
That'd
for me.
be super.
They asked me if I want to come back, and I'll be like, I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No,
If they-
thank you, brother.
Whatever. They throw a bag at Tim and he's about to catch that bag and end up right on stage. He's gonna be
Look,
like, I'm rapping today.
I tell people all the time, if y'all see me back on Wild 'N Out,
the bag is nice.
it's because no. It's not only is the bag nice, it's because I don't have enough SAG hours to maintain my health insurance. So if you see me back on Wild 'N Out,
Right.
your boy is trying to take care of my family. All right.
He's like, you got mouths to feed. He's just out here having kids.
I mean, look, it's should have been slow. You might see me back on Wild 'N Out. We'll see what's up.
How many kids do you have?
I got 2. My girl is 3.5, and my boy is 1.5.
Oh, wow.
And you got a baby too.
Yeah.
How old is
She's 3
she?
now?
3.
Yeah, she'll be 4 in March.
Oh,
Oh, March, baby.
wow. Mine will be 4 in March.
Yeah.
Wow. March what?
March 23rd.
What?
Ooh.
What?
March 21st.
Oh, my birthday.
Oh, I'm lying.
Wait.
I'm lying. I'm totally lying. Hold on a second. My daughter, I'm lying.
I was like,
My
wait.
daughter is February 16th. My boy is March 21st.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Tim's birthday, 14th?
March 6th.
6th.
Yeah.
Whose birthday's the 14th? Somebody else's. Mine's the 10th.
Okay, I'm the 24th of March.
Wow, look at us. similar, but you not a Pisces.
No, she's
though.
on the other end.
I'm an
Aries. Y'all
wow,
are mean.
just like my
best.
little
Y'all are
annoying ass
angry.
boy.
Ethan.
Angry,
Me and
mean.
Ethan are
fiery.
Also, he's
Wow.
an Aries too.
Uh-uh.
We're not mean. We're really sweet.
If you like,
If you like
them,
people.
yeah. If you like the person, you guys are super nice.
No, we like people.
Mm,
We're just quick to like say it.
Yeah,
We're just quick to hurt your feelings, but it's coming from a good place.
everything hurts our feelings.
yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
We are sensitive.
And you know what? For the longest time, I was like, "Am I just sensitive?"
Yeah.
Nah.
And then I learned, no, it's because I'm a Pisces.
We just blame everything on that
And
now.
zodiac signs.
Yeah.
Yo, look, everybody is a little broke right now, okay? That's why I F with Rocket Money. I really, truly do use this app, okay? Rocket Money helps you do a bunch of things. It helps you keep tabs on how much you're spending. It will tell you, hey, you're spending more you did this month than you did last month. It also does something dope where it tells you, hey, you are spending money on these apps every month. Are you even using these? Things I totally forgot about, and it's lit because it helped me save a lot of money, okay? Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Literally everything I just said. It's great, all right? We all know managing finances can feel complicated and time-consuming, but it doesn't have to be, all right? Rocket Money simplifies everything, making it so easy to see exactly what's happening with your finances so you can track your spending and give you full control of all of it right from your phone. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/nochaser. That's rocketmoney.com/nochaser. rocketmoney.com/nochaser.
I wish I could sing. That's the one thing. There's most stuff that I don't feel like I can't do, but
Yeah.
singing is one where I was like, if I could have any other skill, talent, would just be to be able to do that.
Yeah. And you said when you were younger that situation traumatized you.
It did.
Anymore?
I mean, I probably can hold a note if I really wanted to, or learn like
Yeah.
anything else could learn and try.
Yeah.
But those days are behind me. You're not gonna catch me on American Idol just out here. No,
Sing.
trying to sing. No, it's okay.
So does your baby girl is she leaning towards like more sportsy stuff or more like singy, performy stuff?
She's naturally she's very competitive.
Mm.
So I think she's gonna need to play something or do something like that to get that energy out because she's very competitive. But as far as like right now, she loves music. She makes a song about anything.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, she likes to play too. She's just competitive.
You know what I struggle with as far as like playing sports with my daughter, right? I had to stop doing this because I would always let her win stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, oh, she doesn't know how to lose right now.
My baby don't know how to lose. I make her lose all the time.
Oh, okay.
You gotta learn how to lose.
I gotta teach her how to lose because we've been playing tug of war and I'm like, oh, this is cute. I always pretend like she's stronger than me and
I
she
mean,
wins.
tug of war is one thing, Tim. Like, you're not trying to drag Veda across.
Yeah, I know,
the floor.
but I could at least be like, no, daddy got you this time, right? Or like whenever we race, I pretend like she's faster than me and she's like, oh, I beat you, haha, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, I need to fucking teach her ass how to lose or else she's gonna be annoying. You know what I'm saying? So then I like started, I'd be like, baby, you know, like I think one time, no, this time daddy got it. She'd be like, no.
No.
She won't even accept it.
No, she's like, what's that even mean?
Yeah, so I'm like, man, I'm trying to find the balance of wait, she needs to learn that like bad things happen sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
Did either one of you have a moment with your parents where they taught you how to lose or you tried to compete against them in something? Because my dad and I, we would bet all the time. Sports stuff, my dad definitely, he tried.
Yeah.
He tried.
Yeah, my dad would race us. He would run, but like, my dad was kind of older. My dad had me when he was 39, so
Okay.
as we got older, it was like we actually were beating him.
You're like, no, Dad, it's okay.
Or like when my dad would try to show me, my dad did go golfing and stuff. He used to love me, like try to teach me how to golf.
Do you like
kind
it?
of annoying too. No, I played softball, but so he liked that. But even playing basketball, he would try to show us how to shoot, and his shirt would come up and his beer belly would hang out.
Yeah.
Airball, he would shoot it from the top of his head. Airball. I'm like, nigga, don't ever tell me you know.
He's
how to
like,
shoot.
you're like, stop.
Don't ever try to show me. That's how I was. My dad used to be screaming at me like when I'm playing in my games because I was so psychotic, and he'd be like, "Fix your face!" I'm like, "Shut up!"
Oh, it was like that.
Yes, I was psychotic. Yeah, people used to
Okay.
meet me after like when I was in high school. I made varsity as a freshman, so I would go to parties and stuff. and go to different high schools parties. And like some girls that were playing on the basketball team, they would come up to me and, we'd be hanging out and having fun. And they'd be like, we thought you were crazy. They'd say that to me. We thought you were crazy. I'm like, no, I'm really fun. I'm just really competitive. I don't like to lose. So yeah. Be like, we thought you were a psychopath. I'm like, yeah, I am.
You're like, good. Be scared on the court.
Yeah, on the court.
Oh, you know what? So let me ask you this. Okay, because, when I dropped out of college, it was like, I was just fucking around communications, art major, bullshit, right?
Okay.
You had a whole scholarship.
Yeah.
Was that difficult for you? I mean, of course it was. Like, to leave that. And like, how did your family feel about, being, I'm out of, I gotta like, was it a full ride?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
And then for something that's super new, the internet singing
Exactly.
was so new.
Like, what's this 6-second bullshit?
What is this? I tell people this story a lot. My sister Irma, she's older than me. She's a person that raised us. I didn't have parents growing up, so my sister Irma, she was the one that became my guardian when I was 12 years old after my dad passed. And so like, she spent the most time with me. So when I decided that I wasn't going to play basketball anymore, she was pissed. She was like, what the fuck was all that shit that you made me take you to all these weekends, all these AAU tournaments, all this time we invested? Why don't you want to just finish? She just kept saying, music will always be there. Just finish this out. Like most people can't get a scholarship, like just finish. And I used to just be like, no, the timing, it's about timing and time is of the essence. And I need to take advantage of this moment right now. And then, there was a time we were on the phone and she was screaming at me and she was like, you gonna give up a full scholarship? She said, you gonna drop out of college and give up a full scholarship because a couple motherfuckers like your music? That's how she said it to me.
That's a real big sister right there. Like, stay your ass in class.
Yeah, and then I was just like, yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the one thing I will say that Irma didn't do that I appreciated was when I did decide to drop out, my grandmother had told her, like, don't let her, since you want to be grown, like, don't let her live with you anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck you. I was pissed off at my grandma. I was like, fuck you. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? And then my sister didn't listen to her. What she tells me now in hindsight is that because I was so driven and so determined about it, she said, she took a step back and said, who am I to tell her that this can't happen? Let her figure it out for herself. Like, if it happens, hallelujah. If it doesn't, then she'll have to just learn from what she did. But like, I'm not going to keep telling her, that it's not going to work or you should have a backup plan and all this stuff. She's like, I just had to let you do it. And she was like, you were so passionate that there was a part of me that was like, maybe she knows what she's doing, what she's trying to do.
No, that's good because if she cut you off from that, the rest of your life, you would have been like, low-key resentful. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, yo, I had the chance to do this and this and that. And you would have been looking back on it forever like, I could have, but you didn't let me.
Yeah, and that's the best thing about my sister Irma too that I'll say is that she's always given me amazing advice and always been honest, which I appreciate. But again, I am an Aries, so I do what I want to do regardless. But when it came down to it, even now, as an adult, all these years later, because it's been 10 years now, my sister Irma is the only person who's never asked me for money. And she's the person who deserves it the most. She's never asked me for anything. And even when I did live with her, like when we were kids, when my dad passed, we would get Social Security and stuff. And my sister Irma never, like, some people will take children in because they want the checks. They want that extra income and stuff. But my sister Irma, she had graduated college already. Her boyfriend that she had at the time, they had a great job. And like looking back on it, financially, we were actually better off after my dad passed because my dad was a single parent. 4 kids.
Dang, that's crazy.
And then Irma, she was an adult at that point, so 3 kids. But still, like my dad financially didn't have a lot of money. Like I remember I didn't even get to go to the dentist growing up because my dad didn't have health insurance and stuff. So being with my sister because she was so generous and like so genuine. My sister still to this day, my sister has never thrown in our face for like all that she's done for us. She's never been like, because even through her, like my sister was 26 when my dad passed. So to take on 3 children that aren't yours, and she already had a son that was 2 or 5 years old. It was a lot. So
dang,
she's amazing.
How'd she do that?
Amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she's just amazing. Honestly, she's like an angel that came down. Yeah, like I wouldn't be where I am today in life if my older sister didn't have that courage. Because like I think about that now at 29. Would I want to take on 3 people's kids?
Hell no.
No.
I barely want to take on my kids. I only got 2.
But yeah, it's crazy to think about, honestly. Because
Well, how are you dealing with balancing, career and doing your thing? I know you got a new project coming out, first one in like how long?
4 years.
4 years, and you got the baby. She's 3. Like, How's the balance going? Because I be struggling.
Yeah.
Tim don't know balance.
I don't.
He doesn't know.
Really don't.
He doesn't know balance.
Yeah. I feel like for me, the biggest like hump that I had to get over after having my daughter was just my body image and like getting used to accepting myself for what I looked like at certain stages, because that was hard. Like that was difficult because it's such a huge drastic change at such a fast period of time. And it's crazy because you don't really realize how much you've changed until after it's happened and you look at photos from that time.
Right.
You're like, damn, who the fuck was that? So, yeah, just getting back into the flow. I'm very big on like bringing my daughter with though. So like whatever I can do if she needs to come, because me and Jacob both, my boyfriend, he's from Australia, I'm from Chicago. We don't have family here.
Oh, Australia.
Yeah. So we have to really rely mostly on our friends and who we have out here to help us with the baby when we do need to do something. But yeah, we just really try to lean on each other, and I try to tell myself like there's nothing that can stop me from what I'm doing. Like even when we just did I did like 30 shows this year so far, and I brought my daughter to every single one.
Fun.
Yeah, because I just wanted, and Jacob tour managed for me, so that was really good. He handled all that side. And I just brought one of my friends that I play basketball with, because I still play basketball for fun. I brought one of my teammates that I play with on one of my teams, and they babysat for us, coming to the shows. And my fans absolutely love my daughter, so I bring
She like
her.
coming to the show?
I bring her out during my set, and she sings a song to them.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
cute,
she sings one of my songs that she loves.
Adorable.
And it's literally all I ever wanted to do was wake up to you, but you slept on me.
Yeah, let them know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just try to tell myself like I can incorporate her in this and figure out a way to make it work. Now when it's time for her to go to school, we're gonna see where that's gonna take us. We go back and forth about that. What do you feel about school? Do you think you're gonna put your babies in school, or are you gonna do homeschooling?
Man, you know what?
That's something I get annoyed about thinking about, to be honest.
I haven't really I haven't talked about it too much on the podcast, but she has officially started school.
Okay.
Just because we I could tell she really was like just craving, like we would pass by, like she would hear us school and stuff and be like, well, we're friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could feel her kind of just like craving, just wanting to be social and stuff.
social.
And so we had her in a daycare like a few days a week. And then we were like, man, is she ready for like school? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Like 5 days a week. I was high key sad, But she's loving it, you know what I'm saying? And we like the school she's in. She definitely every once in a while, just recently, she was like, she didn't want to go. She was like, she wanted to go to this play thing that she goes to. And we're like, baby girl, you gotta go to school today. She's like, but it's so much school every day.
Don't let her know that it's forever.
Forever. And she likes, I think she really it's good for her, because she's so smart. I feel like we needed something to like do more challenging shit for her that maybe we couldn't like always provide.
Yeah.
Cause and I needed just time to sit and write and have time to do my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that literally just recently started. So we're figuring it all out. But it's it's positive experience so far.
Yeah. I'm just nervous about it.
I get it.
Yeah, me and Jacob go back and forth. He's more of the person that would like homeschooling, and I'm like, I don't think that to me, it's not about school being about like what you learn and like the curriculum that you're gonna learn. I don't really care about that shit as much.
Yeah, pointless.
I feel like school is more so about the socialization of the child, and
Agreed.
like a child learning how to deal with conflict, learning how to deal with friend groups, learning how to deal with different rejection, hierarchies, popularity, all these
100%.
different things that I think really do shape us as a person. And that's where I want Lily to experiment and experience. That's kind of like my thing. But Jacob's like, school sucks. I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's the best thing ever, but I definitely think that it's good for them to grow as a person.
I agree.
Yeah.
You need that sucky part of your life a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also, that's how I feel about sports.
Yeah, me too.
That's everything you just explained is why I feel like organized sports, whether you're good at it or not, that you need to just experience. And I have a couple friends that homeschool their kids, but there's still a lot of elements that they are like, okay, we see that we need to put them into something.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, man, I agree. Cause especially when, like I said, I'm at home, letting her win everything and giving her everything she wants. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
She's about to pull up to the school on some, I'm the greatest ever. I beat my dad all the time.
I know, right? She loses a game at school. She's like, what is
What
this?
is this?
Yeah.
Y'all not,
thing?
you're not doing this right.
It's emotion.
I don't understand.
So yeah, I agree that she needs that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To deal with some conflict that like, how am I gonna show that to her at home? you
Yeah.
know?
And you know, you spoke about how you were a beast on the court,
Yeah.
right? Like it's like that personality turns on. How do you see yourself dealing with that side for her? Like, are there any things that you want to instill with her
Ooh,
when it
that's a good
comes
question.
to performance and winning, losing, those types of things?
Yeah, I think now, like, for me, I try to tell Lily, I know that if genetically, me and Jacob both have similar personalities when it comes to competition, when it comes to emotions, like, we're both very, like, quick and competitive. I know there's a lot of fire in there. For me now as an adult, I just try to relax within myself and I have to tell myself, like, it really is just a game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am so competitive. Like, when I was younger in high school, I had to stop talking shit during games because if I talk shit and then I fucked up, now
Oh
I'm even
no,
more
you
mad.
can't do that. You can't talk shit and then lose.
Yeah, so,
If you talk shit, you better be
Yeah.
great.
yeah. And then, but it wouldn't even be like losing. It would just be like if I made like a turnover or did
Yeah.
something stupid, you know, it would like just send me to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
Shadow
So
realm.
now when Lily gets upset, the things that I say to her, one, obviously we teach her like take a deep breath, relax, calm down, all of that kind of stuff. But something lately that I've been saying to her that works a lot is Jacob will ask her, like, do you have big feelings? And she'll say, I have really big feelings. And I'll say, okay, are those feelings really strong? And she'll say, yes, they're very strong. And I'm like, is Lily stronger than those feelings?
Ooh, that's fire.
So for me, it's like, because that's how I feel about it. Is like, I can't let someone get under my skin so bad that they're taking me out of my fucking character. Now I look
Yeah.
like an idiot. You know, now I'm
Right.
saying crazy ass shit. Because even at LA Fitness, man, like there's so many people that.
Oh God, you still playing pickup
Oh,
games?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yes,
I refuse. I used to play
Yes.
basketball, but I absolutely refuse
No.
to play.
Ball is life, Nikki.
Yes,
boy.
I-
No. There's other balls. I hit balls now. Okay, I golf. All right, I
I
hit
still go.
because I don't want to be taken out. These ankles are not equipped no
Yes.
more. Okay, you catch me on the
Yeah.
outside. I'll shoot over there. Leave me alone.
But there's a lot of people who, like, especially guys,
Yeah.
who have probably met me playing Alley Fitness or something, and they'll be like, "Oh, that Toni Romiti girl, she's a bitch."
Right? Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
literally. And then there's people that obviously will meet me and be like, "Oh, Toni Romiti's so nice." But no, when I'm playing basketball and like you piss me off a little bit, like I even hate when people like try to say like, "Oh, brick," like when you shoot, like
Yeah.
anything like that, like trying to say little shit.
That's
like,
just a game, bro.
yeah,
I don't even play.
yeah. No, I'm never that
We'll
one.
be out there like, what's going on?
I be in. I'm on the bleachers.
on the bleachers.
Brick.
Boo!
Airball. Trash.
Yeah, no.
And then Tim goes in for what? He's like, I'm not even serious. It's just a game, y'all. Y'all are crazy.
Like, ew, y'all want me to play?
Ew. He said, I'm wearing the outfit.
But yeah, so yeah, I just try to give her the tools now to like navigate through that feeling, try
No.
to calm down.
I agree 100%. That's something I try to live my life by, is that he who angers you controls you.
Uh-huh.
So why let some bullshit throw you off your groove,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's really all about, it's about, you can't control other people, so you got to control
Yeah.
yourself, you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
So how much of your athletic background do you feel like you use in your career right now?
Oh, you know what's actually crazy? When I was being recruited, like so in the summer of 2016, I moved here, and then I want to say in the beginning of 2017, all of the major labels started courting me and like scouting me and stuff. And when I was going through that experience, that entire experience was almost 100% identical to my courting process when I was being recruited to play basketball in college.
Mm-hmm.
So it was almost like I kind of knew now, like I wasn't so bright-eyed and naive. I knew what game they were playing. And at this point, it was like, when they're asking me what restaurant I want to go to, I'm choosing the best one because I know this is about to
Yeah.
be a tax write-off. I
Right.
know that this is just you trying to smooze and booze me. So yeah, I'm gonna get
Mhm.
wined and dined. you know?
Good.
So it was like, yeah, I think that experience alone, it did give me a little bit more foresight or whatever you want to call it, some sort of experience that I kind of knew what they were doing. I knew that it wasn't all, rainbows. Like
Right.
they were just love bombing me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so having that experience, I definitely think gave me, better made me more equipped for that.
Good.
I'm just competitive. So I
Yeah.
feel like being competitive in general has always given me drive.
Yeah.
So I just keep trying and keep going and like just keep trying my best, really.
Competitive with good work ethic equals
Yeah.
success.
And that and that's such a good lesson for you to learn because, you know, and we always talk about this on the podcast, but like so many people come to LA and they get mad at like, oh, people being fake, they only treat you this way because they want something out of you. But it's like, duh.
Yeah.
We out here, we working.
work.
Hustling.
We're working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Why are you mad at somebody for trying to wine and dine you because they want to work with you? Like, that's what it is. No one's,
Yeah.
we're not out here to be friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's dope that you learn that and you can go into these situations
Yeah.
with that mindset because motherfuckers get their feelings hurt
All
for
the
no
time.
reason,
All
you
the
know?
time.
All the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah. Even when they're also too, I think something that people don't talking about something like that people don't realize what they're doing is when people are really big people pleasers
Mm.
and they do certain things because they think that it's going to get them this reaction or this whatever they think it's going to get them.
Yeah.
And so they it's like they'll do something for you and then when they don't feel like it's 100% what they expected, they feel like you did something wrong.
Mm.
But it's like, and then they'll be like, I did this from the bottom of my heart. And it's like, did you?
Right.
It's like the reverse of what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
when people are straight up in your face about it and they're just
Mhm.
like,
So much
let's
Yes.
go
easier
here and
to
do that
Yeah.
versus the person who's like, yeah, I'll do that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And they're like, but why?
And then like time
why-
goes by and they're like, I fucking hate you, bitch. You never gave me back that thing. And
You
you're like,
never
right.
reciprocated this thing
Yeah.
I did for you,
Yeah.
expecting you to do this for me.
Yeah. It's like, I didn't ask you for that. I'm not
Yes.
trying to be an asshole, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just the way that people play the game. Some people try to be the victim and some people try to be the aggressor. And yeah, sometimes it gets you the same result.
Yeah, it's silly because we if
Feelings hurt.
if
It
we
just
all-
gets your feelings hurt.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Because if we all out here like, duh, we're all playing the game. Like
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
even calling it the game is what's dumb. We out here working, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like, why do you feel played when you're not trying to be best friends with these people?
Yeah.
You know, we're all trying to just make shit happen.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be so just naive.
Yeah.
No, it is. Honestly, it really is interesting because that's one thing that I feel like a lot of people say about Los Angeles. And I always say to people, like, to me, anytime I meet people that are actually from California or from Los Angeles, they're some of the nicest people I ever met. It's
Mhm.
usually people that aren't from here that come here that think that they need to act a certain way in order
Right.
to get a certain
Mhm.
thing. And it's not. Yeah, don't be the locals.
Don't be
They have been saying this for years.
I
They're like,
tell ya.
we are not the problem.
Yeah.
Nothing grinds my gears more
Yeah.
than some LA slander. We me and my boy Rick, who's not here today,
Yeah.
like, we have a clothing brand called Goodie Brand.
Yeah.
Damn, that sounded like he died.
Yeah. Me and Rick,
No
who's no
longer
longer
with
with us. Yeah.
Stop.
I felt that was like, and I'm sitting in a spot. It just feels weird. Sorry.
Me and my boy Rick, who's dying at this joke, is we are adamant about this shit. We have a clothing brand called Goodie Brand,
Mhm.
and we emphasize that LA does not equal Hollywood. That's where
Right.
people
Yeah.
get it
Yeah.
fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And props to you, man. You out here? You've been out here for how long now?
8 years now.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it. I would.
Good.
Yeah, I would. Only other place that I would probably live is Australia.
Word.
Damn.
Okay, where's your boy from?
He's from Brisbane.
Brisbane. I've been to Brisbane.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Brisbane's fun. It was
Have you been to the Gold Coast?
no, that's the only no, I haven't been to Gold Coast. I've been to like damn near every other big city out there.
Yeah, I've only been to Sydney and then to Brisbane, and then Gold Coast is like an hour away from where Jacob grew up.
That's like
It's
where like
really nice.
really nice beaches and shit. Well, I mean, it's
Yes,
all nice.
It's gorgeous, but it's really nice. It's like the Gold Coast to me, it's like Miami meets Chicago.
Ooh,
Word.
wait.
It's really nice.
I've been liking Miami lately.
Yeah,
Miami
It looks
been
like Miami.
Miami been calling me.
Let me
Why,
show
you don't
a
have a
photo
BBL?
of
I know. It's okay. I stand out out there.
Okay.
It was nice. I was in
Fun.
Brickell, actually. Miami, not South Beach. I didn't like South Beach.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't like South Beach. That was a little much.
Understandable. Yeah.
But no, I've never. That looks like Miami.
Mhm.
What's that, Brisbane?
Yeah. I haven't been yet.
It's
I want to
really
travel.
nice.
Definitely want to travel more. I know a couple people that were from
Yeah,
out
it's
there.
gorgeous, and it's also too. It's good because the Australian dollar isn't as good as the American dollar, so it's like when you go out there, you're kind of balling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, which is-
that's how I felt in
And everybody
Japan.
speaks English, so it's like you're not. You don't feel
That's
like,
nice.
oh shit, I don't know what I'm going.
And they say cunt a lot.
You like that word?
I
you
love
really
it.
like that word.
I mean, I just love the way Australians flip it because it's such a term of endearment and it's like it's different.
It
You
is
know what I'm
funny.
saying?
say it with the accent.
No, it's just like, oh, it's always like, oh, you're such a sick cunt.
I knew you'd
You're
say
such
that.
a sick cunt.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
There are certain words that I
You're
just
such
don't.
a sick cunt, mate.
No, you know something funny
That one is not coming out my mouth. Nope.
Jacob's mom says that I say now because her, fuck me, dad.
Fuck me, dad.
Or when they say, get fucked, they say like, get fucked.
Get fucked.
Get fucked.
I like that.
Fucked, mate.
I like that one. What else? They say too, like when they're hungry, they're like, oh, I'm hungry as.
Oh,
Like,
as.
Yeah, they hungry
Dude.
as. Oh, he's funny as. He's
Yeah,
funny.
so that used to throw me off in the YouTube comments.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
thought that was so weird because they don't say as hell or as fuck. They say
Yeah.
just as.
Yeah.
As is its own thing.
Yeah, which I think is cool because it reminds me of when we were younger and we would say, "Oh, it's hotter than a mug,"
I guess
Oh,
so,
okay.
huh?
you know, because it's like motherfucker, but you don't want to say that the curse.
I
word.
just, for me, it feels so like incomplete. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like it's like I'm hungry than a. That's how it feels
I mean,
to
if
me.
you make that face after you say it, of course we're gonna wait
Man,
for the rest
it's hot
of the
as a.
Where's the rest of the sentence?
That's how it feels to
yeah,
me.
it is.
You just
It is
gotta
like that.
end it.
I do like it though. Hungry
Nah.
as I'm hungry.
yeah.
I
as.
fuck with Australia. I miss Australia,
Does,
man.
Yeah,
does Chicago have any
Oh my
like
gosh, too many.
too many?
Yeah, Chicago has a lot of slang. Like, I would say one thing that Chicago does is like storytelling really funny because the way that they do it, I can't even explain it. It's almost like when they're telling it, they'll be like, so I went to the store and instantly he pull up, like the way they tell the story, like I can't explain it. Like and they say like Joe, like when we were younger, we used to
Okay.
say like, damn Joe. They say Joe a lot. Now people say like, oh, on phone them grave. Like they say stuff like that.
Okay.
Can
Or
you
like damn G, like they say G a lot.
can you spot somebody and be like Chicago?
Oh, I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah?
No joke. Especially like I know the Chicago accent so well. So right when somebody starts talking, I can pick it up.
Mhm.
And me and Jacob, so my boyfriend, he thinks that people from Chicago are extra. That's what he says.
Yeah.
And I'll agree, they are pretty extra. Especially too, like playing basketball at LA Fitness. If you get into it with somebody at the gym, they're probably from Chicago. And then like even if when you get into an argument with them, if you say some shit like, man, shut your broke ass up. That's what's gonna get them going.
Yeah.
Who ain't got no money? Who ain't got no money? And it's like, yeah, they're from Chicago. They're getting too mad about it. But yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah,
you,
Chicago's a lot of slang.
You visit a lot? When was the last time you was in Chicago?
I was just back there in May. I had a show.
Word.
But I just saw my family and they came to my show in South Bend, so that was nice. But
Fun.
yeah, when I was younger, before I got into my relationship with Jacob, I used to go home for every holiday.
Word.
Okay.
But now that I have a family and stuff, we spend, we started our own.
Do your own thing,
traditions and
yeah. I
stuff.
mean, because he's not gonna be flying back to Australia too. That's like,
Yeah, we're gonna go back to Australia for Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
damn.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's gonna be hot out
warm.
there.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
nice.
Sick cunt, sick cunt. All right, well, time cunt because we about to wrap this shit up.
All right.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you.
thank
you.
You got that project. What's the project called?
Oh, it's called Men Ain't Shit Except Mine.
I feel it.
It's
I
a
feel
love
it.
that.
project.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's love song.
Can't
Yeah.
wait to sing that.
Yeah, no, I can relate because men ain't shit except me. So yeah, I get it. I get it.
No, yeah. I just think I wanted to do something that was kind of funny because a lot of my music in the past has kind of the theme around it is people knowing me for talking shit about men.
Mhm.
And so I wanted to make something that was more reflective of my actual personal life. Because my last project was called Don't Talk to Boys, but that's more so like still shitting on men.
Yeah.
But this one is to highlight, I've been in a relationship for the past 7 years.
Yeah.
Almost.
She's like, I like mine.
I had to
That's
go.
all.
I had to go all the way
No.
across the world to get him.
Right.
But I found a good one.
Damn. That's what I'm doing wrong. You gotta hop on a plane.
They would love you in Australia. Nikki
You
Blake.
think so? So
I actually booked my boyfriend for a music video.
Oh shit!
That's
Oh,
how
so
I
you
met
liked
him.
him just because
So
he
I gotta
looked
create-
pretty.
Yep. When I saw
Ah.
Jacob, I was like, damn, that's gonna be my
He
boo.
got chose.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gorgeous. Yep. And then when I met him in person, he was so quiet and cool, like just calm. And I was like, ooh.
You're like,
He was
Yeah.
like, "How you going?"
you're like every.
What?
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi. All right, well, shit, man. Where can they find you if they want to find you?
My Instagram is Toni Romiti, ToniRomiti. My TikTok is the same, just with music at the end. I got I'm on everything, YouTube, all that stuff.
Word. All right. Well, hey. Thank you for pulling
Yeah,
up.
this
Toni,
was
Romiti,
dope.
make some noise.
Yay! That was fun.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. Follow her.
All the things.
Stream the album, all
Yes.
that. Nikki
Yes.
Blaze about to start making YouTube videos again. Subscribe to her.
All my golf stuff too.
All her
Oh, and
golf shit,
food.
all her food shit,
All the
all
things.
that, everything. Follow us on everything.
Yeah.
No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Nikki. What? Who am I?
Wow. I'm Tim
I'm
Chantarangsu. I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blaine.
Bye.